very crucial news right at the top of this segment that we're bringing to you right here on India Today. It's Israel launching an attack on Iran. Israel has launched a preventative attack is what's being said, and this is against Iran. Israel defense minister has come out to confirm this, that Israel has attacked Iran. At this given point of time, Israel has launched this preventative attack in Tehran. Iranian media has also come out to report explosions have been heard in Tehran. You can see the first visuals that have come in to show a cloud of smoke in this very region. Explosions heard in Tehran is what the Iranian media has currently, in fact, come out to notify about. The cause behind this very attack and behind this particular explosion, as in how the attack has been carried out, all of these details are yet to be known, but these are the first visuals that we are bringing to you, exclusive visuals that we are accessing at this point of time from Tehran. Plume of smoke that can be seen from different places in Tehran at this point. This is the very area, but we have gotten visuals from capturing this very plume of smoke from different angles. This is another perspective that we're bringing to you on our screens. Plume of smoke seen in Tehran. This is an attack, and it is the Israeli defense minister that has come out to confirm that they have launched an attack. Remember, this comes in, this attack in fact comes in the light of several situations and the volatility remaining in West Asia, marring West Asia. Earlier in 2025, mid-2025 is when we had seen Israel and Iran escalations take place, wherein as we had seen negotiations, talks also had been having taken place, and then the US had intervened and bombed those nuclear sites in 2025 in Iran itself. But right now, while already talks were underway with the United States with regards to the nuclear deal and how Donald Trump had come out to say that while the talks are underway, Iran has come out to agree to the fact that they will be cutting down and in fact stopping their nuclear enrichment program. Talks were still underway. That is what Donald Trump had come out to say. There was escalations, there was rather tensions brewing in this very region as to whether the United States will be launching an attack on Iran at this given point or not. Because when it comes to military pressure, we'd already seen aircraft carriers, the Gerald Ford, being moved to the Mediterranean to completely mount pressure on Iran. Iran on its part had also said that they were completely ready for any sort of retaliation if required. But that was all between the United States and Iran at that point of time. And this was in fact related to the protests. The trigger point was the protests that had marred Iran itself, wherein people had come out to the streets to in fact express their grievances against the economic situation and how the economic situation had gone to the doldrums in Iran. But that escalated into a geopolitical issue with US taking stock and taking cognizance of how protesters were being dealt with within Iran, how the Iranian regime was kicking back, and there were speculations over arrests taking place, potential executions that might take place, all of the claims which had in fact been denied by the Iranian regime and their ministers. And even in the interview that we recently had, India Today's exclusive interview with Abbas Araghchi from the Iranian, that is the Iranian foreign minister itself. But amid all of these developments, this comes in as a surprise attack at this point of time that we're speaking of. This very plume of smoke that we see in Tehran, and now Israeli defense minister coming to confirm this particular attack. We have Pranay Upadhyay joining me on the broadcast. Pranay, a very good afternoon to you. This comes in as completely out of nowhere, one can say, because it's Israel now coming into the entire situation, because also the cause is unknown as to why is it that they've launched an attack at this point of time at Iran.
Certainly, Shreya, the pressure was building up in the region, and there was a build-up, and in fact, Iran was also expecting some kind of action because they were also preparing. And meanwhile, the Home Front Command of Israel has actually sounded an advance warning, so they are also preparing. If you see that yesterday, the U.S. Embassy, U.S. State Department has called all the non-essential staff to get withdraw from from Israeli territory. And in fact, they were expecting some kind of action, and Israel has launched a preemptive strike on Iran. What exactly does this preemptive strike mean? Because, you know, when you carry out a preemptive strike, it means that you are expecting some kind of action, some kind of military strike, and then to avoid that scenario, you carry out that preventive strike. However, if you see that Iran never said that they are going to launch an operation targeting Israel at a time when they were engaging with the United States. So clearly, they might be calling it a preemptive strike, but rather this is a proactive strike carried out by Israel, and in fact, it is kind of a kind of a build-up, kind of a tension, which will drag the United States also into this area, because you know that 2 aircraft carriers and a huge military pile-up, military force accretion is there by the United States Central Command in the region, and in fact, the entire dialogue process has gone to top if this tension materializes, if this tension intensifies in the region.